Shalom. And I start out by giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Philet. Just pushing this truth across four corners of earth, our faith, truth, and sincerity. All right, it's I'm a one abide. It's gonna be a quick sitting. I just want to go on too, just about the times, the things that's going on according to prophecy. Things are getting, real serious. Trials and tribulations, time of tribulation, time of troubles, are happening here. A lot of so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites are going through things, a lot of people, these Babylonians, these Americans, stressed out, how things are right now, the cost of living, and there's a whole bunch of things going on. The violence that's in America, a whole bunch of shootings and, disasters and this and that, right? We in the times, prophecies are unfolding. And, these are the times that the apostles and the elders and the brethren of Great Millstone, the men of the Lord, been preaching for years and telling you that these times will come, and we here. And there's no turning back. Just gotta go through it. Me, myself, first and foremost, gotta go through it and just see, hey, what happens, Only ones that gonna make it through it, through the trials, tribulations, the times of trouble, it's the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites. Hopefully I'm part of the righteous number. But I'm starting with 2nd Ezra 15:14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So woe means destruction to the world. Woe means destruction. So to this world, to the so-called white man, Esau, Edomite's world, the system, a lot of death and destruction is going to come upon this place very soon. Like I say, things are happening, but not at what really how really bad it's gonna get. All out anarchy, chaos, people losing their minds. You're finna have a lot of that going forward. America, Babylon Great is at its end, and it's falling apart right in front of your eyes. The financial system just had like somewhat like a market crash that happened not too long ago, but it's not the big one yet, but it's get to the point where it's going to be a huge crash, and the dollar really ain't no ain't no value to it. These other nations, these other countries ain't dealing with it like that. So eventually the dollar ain't gonna be worthless soon. And things, the cost of living get more higher and higher. But it seems like every day, like the prices keep going up. It seems like it's gonna get real serious out here. People gonna start just, losing it. It's gonna get too stressful. People gonna be out here just raping and robbing, just trying to survive out here. What they gotta do right to survive. So that's the times that we're in. So I'm gonna start off with 2nd Ezra. I'll read again. 2nd Ezra 15:14. Woe to the world and them that dwell, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So woe means destruction. And those that dwell in this world, that's consumed by the things of this world, the lust, and just caught up in this world, the system, gonna be destroyed. Those that didn't, repent or turn their ways to the Lord. Those that didn't repent or turn their ways to the Lord Yahweh Shah, it's gonna be destroyed. That trust in the ways of the so-called white man, Esau Edomite's world system, this current world, gonna be destroyed. So go to the next verse. Second Ezra 15:15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So eventually, like I say, America, Babylon Great gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. World War III, and when Loyal Child returns and chariots are called UFO. But before that, we're gonna have people, fighting one against another. Killing one another for to survive in this world. We in those times now. You're hearing about things like that going on, but it's not fully yet. It's not at its full, bloom, but it's getting there. So it get to a point people just are gonna lose it, right? But there's things happening in different states and cities that you got gangs. They say the Venezuela's gangs are taking over in Aurora, Colorado. I think Denver, one of those cities, towns, and I think it's another state too that says something's going on with the gangs. Ganging up, taking over apartments, and the police ain't doing nothing about it. So we in those times now. So it's happening, and like I say the news ain't gonna report everything, and I heard about that on TikTok. So the news not gonna report everything that's going on. So a lot of things just gonna have to be happening, man, and the prophecy is gonna be happening right in your face. And all it boils down to if the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna have mercy on you and deliver you in these times, or not be up, or just not, or you're just not of that part. You're not a part of that righteous number. You're part of the 2/3 number. You're just not of that righteous number. Gonna be destroyed. Just have to face that judgment. And that's, like I said, that's the times that we're in right now, man. So things gonna amp up more and more than what you see right now. But we in the times now of the times of tribulation, the time of Jacob's trouble. Things will get worse than what you see right now, way worse. But Second Ezra 15:16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. So, you got these other countries, man. I think it was a riot, or it was a protest riot, something going on like that. It's a riot or protest, but over there in I want to say, was it France or was it? Oh, I'm trying to remember, man. It's not. Was it France? I think it was in France or I'm trying to remember, man. It's not. If it's not France, I know it's one of those Europe countries over there. There's a riot going on. People getting fed up. It was clash. I don't know if it's still going on, but it might be. But no, I haven't looked at it lately. But you got that going on. You're gonna have people not regarding their officials, kings, princes, mayors in America, presidents in America, whatever. Right? They're gonna be like, forget all that. The cost of living and everything just it's getting bad, right? It's not going down. The price is not going down. Ain't no jobs. Ain't no work. People getting laid off. And you got that a lot going on right now. People getting laid off. Jobs not really hiring like that. So we're in the times, hey, it's gonna get real tough out here, man, for people. There's gonna be a lot of people making decisions, like I say, trying to survive. That's the times that we're in. So like I said earlier, the apostles, the elders, and the brother Red Millstone have been warning the people for years. Hey, the time's gonna come when America, Babylon Great, is gonna be, nothing. It's gonna, it's gonna be all out anarchy, chaos, and eventually gonna be destroyed. And the nuclear in the nuclear war, World War III. And when the Lord Yahushua returns in the chariots, so called UFO with the angels, chariots, and say it's gonna get, it's gonna the Lord Yahweh, excuse me, the Lord Yahweh gonna bring this place down, gonna destroy this place, so we in those times. But 2 Ezra 15:17, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. We'll get to a point, it's gonna get so bad out here, you're gonna have the military troops, you're gonna have the troops out here just blocking different areas of the cities, it's kind of getting to that point now, but not fully yet, like I say, but there's plans in place, so when things do go, when people start just, just rioting, looting, whatever, just losing it, when those times start to happen, when that begins to happen, you're gonna have military, UN troops, or not the UN. You're gonna have the troops coming in, blocking off different parts of the city, and you're gonna be able to go to this part of the city or that part of the city. Like, the National Guard, like I said, the troops, like, how I go about the UN troops or whatever, right? National Guard, whatever. How I would go about, we're gonna have the troops coming in, and they're gonna block off different parts of the city, and people not gonna be able to, go to different parts of the city, and ain't gonna be able to move like right now. You still can move and go to different parts of the city, and do this and that, but it's gonna get to a cutoff point, because, like I say, all hell gonna break loose out here. Things gonna get bad. People gonna start losing their minds. Cause eventually, like I said, when that dollar is worthless, it's useless. People gonna lose it, And what's gonna be the solution to the problem? The MOTB, the CIP, the chip being mandatory. The mark of the beast. You gotta make a decision to take, to take that to keep functioning in this system, in this society, and you're gonna have people taking it, but the only ones that's not gonna take it, the ones that rebel and not take it, it's gonna be the elite of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites. Those that don't take it, gonna be thrown in concentration camps, getting their head chopped off, guillotine. Those that resist this new world order system that's finna be full-fledged, implemented, and either you bow down, or you just get, thrown in concentration camp and get killed. But like I said, the elect, those that believe in Lord Yahweh gonna die, keep their faith unto death, Or like I said, Lord Yahweh, keep gonna have some men that's not gonna see death, and be reserved in these last days and times. So that's what's ahead, man. We are there. We there. But it's gonna get intensified, it's gonna get, more serious. The prophecy is gonna, the days speeding up. The Lord Yahweh trying to speed these days up. It's finna wrap up, man. If it get real serious, and me myself first and foremost gotta get in a serious mindset of, prepare yourself spiritually in the Lord Yahweh. You gotta fast, pray, whatever you gotta do in that. Get away from the things of this world. Don't get ain't no time for distraction. Know what's going on around you. Be on high alert in spirit, Lord Yahweh Shai. That goes to me first and foremost. And just hope Lord Yahweh Shai have mercy upon you. And to deliver you from the wrath and destruction of this, of his wrath and destruction they gonna bring upon America, Babylon the Great. And the prophecies and the judgments that's right now is coming down on America, Babylon the Great. But it's gonna get worse than what you see. Things are happening. You got earthquakes happening. You had earthquake that's happening in Los Angeles. It shook Los Angeles, like that came out of nowhere. People was shocked how it shook Los Angeles. It was a shake. But eventually, like I say, that major one hit that's gonna hit that fault line that's it for Los Angeles. If a big one hit, like a 8.0 something like that, a 7.5, 8.0 or higher, LA is done. You know, that place is done. That California in general. So, but the Lord Yahweh finna bring that judgment down, man. It's finna get real bad out here, man. Then what you see here right now, and I say everything that will be reported, and I say things are gonna be happening around you where you stay at, your city, your neighborhoods, whatever, right? And it's just gonna get real bad out here, man. And on the ones that gonna have that hedge of protection is the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites. Hopefully, I'm part of the right number. 144,000, one third, but 2/3 Israelites not gonna have mercy by the Lord Yahweh in these times. You got judgment going out now. There's a lot of people out here, just a lot of jakes out here, getting killed, dying of, not just shootings, but just dying, having, heart attacks or, stroke. Dying of heart attacks or whatever, right? Some disease is taking them out. Stress of this times right now. People, dying off stress and worry or where it may be, right? And so we know it's times, right? I said me myself for the foremost, but continue to pray. Just hope the Lord Yahweh shall have mercy. But 2nd Ezra 15:18, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So because of the proud of the cities, these people in America, Babylon the Great, proud. To walk around like, nothing can't touch them, just because they got money or whatever, status. That don't mean nothing to the Lord Yahweh Shai. He gonna take that away from you one day. How a day could change, right? One day you wake up, everything just, the money, the dollar no good, a crash could happen in a day. Things could just start happening, man. A day could change, man. A major disaster could happen, to where, everything gets shut down again, whatever how it goes about. But just know that, hey, that's a major change that's gonna come upon America, Babylon the Great, in the world, and it's just gonna drastically change everything. And like I say, eventually everybody's just gonna be losing their minds, losing it out here, and all out anarchy. So that's what's coming, man. You got a situation with the eviction thing going on. People getting evicted, can't pay rent. Rent keep going up like it like it just ain't gonna stop. Rent is going up. If you can't pay the rent, you out of there. They throwing your stuff out. Same thing with businesses. They throwing business and stuff. People stuff. I know Atlanta. In Atlanta, they throwing away people's stuff. And other cities as well. That's happening. People can't pay rent, can't pay property tax, whatever it may be, and they can't stay in those buildings, whatever. They can't, keep the business going, whatever, right? So we know times, and it's gonna get way worse. And like I said, when those troops come in, it's just, especially like say, those women that say don't need no man, Miss Independent, all that definitely that's you gonna be a harsh reality even right now. A harsh reality is gonna hit these women. You might have a gun, but they ain't gonna stop these troops or whatever. These, like I say, these gangs, these gangs from Venezuela, these MS-13 gangs, whatever, the ganging up. These really, I think they said, not mistaken to say, prisoners really being released from Venezuela, being brought here. Like I said, you don't know who come across that border, man. Across the, you don't know who them people is, bro. Like I say, but it's all planned out, and then like I say, once they come through, like the scriptures say, like when scriptures say when the enemy come in like a flood, these troops, like whoever, man, these militias and so forth, that's just being set up that's gonna take over America, Babylon Great. It's gonna come about, and people gonna be caught off guard. When it starts to really be full blown just happening, and it's gonna be a whole bunch of shooting and killing out here, man. So it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real ugly out here soon, very soon. So we in those times, but enough of this. I ain't want to make this too long. 2nd Ezra 15:19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for the great tribulation. So ain't nobody gonna have no pity on nobody in these times. Like it's like I said, we know times now. But it's gonna get way, way more tense, way more just drastic. Gonna get way more serious, and people are gonna start losing it. Like I say, for lack of bread. You know what I'm saying? You might not have these stores might not stock up on bread no more. You know? Or like I say, not having no bread stocked up in these stores. No milk, bread, water. It's gonna get real serious out here, man. People gonna just start, just resort to just wild animal behavior. You could say just wilding out, right? So, yeah, that's what's coming, man. That's the times that we're in now, but it's gonna get way worse. So, so I just want to bring that out, cause like I said, once the dollar it's useless to not buy and sell no more. Excuse me, once the dollar is useless. Excuse me, once the dollar is useless, and I say the credit card, debit card is useless. To not can't buy or sell without, you gotta have the CHIP to chip. And I said, all hell gonna break loose out here, and people just gonna lose it, right? So that's the times that we are, heading into. Days speeding up. Hey, good though. It's a good thing. Exciting times for the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Natives, Israelites. Men of the Lord have been prophesied in the years of this downfall, this place, America, Babylon the Great. We are heading. We are going forward in those times. We are in those times and going forward of this place, America, Babylon the Great, going down, and the Lord Yahushua's turn. In the Lord Yahushua's return. So, but within that, myself first foremost, you have to endure the trial and tribulation just ahead. Even right now, going through things now, but you gotta hold on, keep the faith of the Lord Yahweh side. It's gonna get more intense, more pressure. All boils down to if you are that precious gold, that the Lord Yahweh side, if you're the elect, your precious gold that's gonna withstand the trials and tribulations that's being part upon you, and to not fall into back into the ways of the world, to not give in to selling out, giving in to the eventually, like I said, once the CHIP, the chip, which is the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, not giving in to taking that, because only the elect is not gonna. The elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites gonna have a spirit on them not to take that RFID chip. Once it become mandatory, So, yeah. So that's all I just want to go on today. I want to make this too long. So again, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakagadash, to the apostle elders, to the sister brothers, to the few Agwaf sisters that do listen, keep the faith, and Yahushua. And I want to say too, like I was saying about before I ended off, and the women that I want to say about the women being independent. Like you're gonna need a man of the Lord that had a spirit of Lord Yahweh on them, that had a hedge of protection of Lord Yahweh on them to how to have protection in these times. But that's what we're heading into. But like I said, most of the 2/3 of Israelites gonna be women. Just keep it 100, right? Not saying it ain't gonna be men and women. I mean, not saying it's not gonna be men. That's of the 2/3. It is. It's gonna be men and kids and women of the other 2/3. So Israelites gonna be destroyed and die in these times. But like I said, most of 2/3 gonna be women of Israelites. But I just want to just say that. So, So like about present, or like about present honor and glory again to Lord, to the Lord Yahweh Bashan Shai, call Lord Yahweh Bashan Shai, and so with that, I say Shalom.